Hello, Health Stream. Hope you're doing well. This video is kind of a catch-up to update you on some things that have been happening with me that hopefully will help you in your search for healing. You know, I talked about my journey with the medical medium and yoga and all the different modalities that I've used to try to heal my hyperthyroidism, and over the past 2 years I've obviously made a lot of progress, which is why I'm doing these videos and want to help others. And but that doesn't mean you're totally immune to any illness or ailments. And I had contracted a virus or bacteria on a trip that I took to Europe about 5 months ago. And since then, my immune system has been pretty low, and I so was treated with antibiotics, and everything seemed to be okay. But then I was getting other infections, and had multiple of the same infection over and over again. And so that was concerning. Like, what's going on? Why my immune system should be so healthy? Why is this happening? And even my doctor was starting to get a little concerned. But unfortunately, I was given an antibiotic to treat those secondary infections, and but was given the wrong antibiotic. So they helped with some of the symptoms, which made us all think that everything was fine, but everything wasn't. So there was an infection that wasn't being treated by the antibiotics that I was given, but wasn't causing any acute effects, right? It wasn't causing pain or like flu-like or cold-like symptoms. It wasn't really in my sinuses or anything like that. But I was getting progressively, especially over the past 3 months, more tired. My mood was getting a little more solemn. You know, and I just chalked that up to I'm under a lot of stress and with the job search, and so that's wearing on my disposition somewhat, and I just have to try to stay happy. And you know, who knows? I mean, maybe the stress of that was causing me to be more susceptible to these infections. That's true too, right? I don't know, chicken or egg. I'm going to say that I think it's circular, but I think the stress certainly opens you up to a weaker immune system. Even if you don't feel stress, right? I didn't feel stress. I don't feel that anxiety. But I think your body feels it and maybe absorbs it, or maybe is trying to help you stay in a good place. And while it's putting energy towards that, it's taking away energy from keeping itself healthy. I don't know. But what I want to share with you is how I really dealt with it, and how I'm finally getting my energy back. I'm getting my mojo back, which is why I'm doing this video, because I'm so happy about it. And you know, this is a lifelong process, right? This is no one's in perfect health, and as we get older, we're in less and less perfect health. So it's more and more important to keep on top of those things. And this is an example of why it's so important for us all to really take our own healthcare into our hands, because the system is failing us. It's way too expensive, and we're not getting. It's not a healthcare system. It's a symptom. Maybe. I don't know. It takes care of our symptoms, which actually makes us more sick. You know, I mean, there are surgeons and procedures that are certainly necessary, but a lot of those procedures could probably be avoided by taking care of ourselves properly in the first place. And I'm not blaming anyone for not doing that, because it's not really mainstream to do that, and it's not easy to know how to do that. I haven't known how to do that. I'm still learning how to do that. So anyway, So I had this underlying infection that I didn't even know, and but was getting more and more tired, more and more bloated, which I said, oh, it's the holidays, you know, drank a lot, ate a lot, haven't been doing yoga as much, so let me do more yoga, and let me not eat a lot, and we'll see how that goes. And that wasn't working, just like it didn't when I first was looking for answers for the hyperthyroid, right? Okay, all of these things that should be working aren't working, which may be happening to you, right? I'm doing this, I'm not eating, I'm exercising, I'm not losing weight, I'm gaining weight. Why is this happening? It's very disheartening. But this time around, I knew that what I had to do. So, so I was getting more and more bloated, and finally, my ring finger on my left finger just really got super bloated, and it was hard to bend, and it was hurting. And you know, I went to the doctor, and he said, oh, that's trigger finger, and you'll need to maybe get a shot of steroid or soak it in some Epsom salt. Just kind of like, oh, that's the thing that happens. Yeah, it happens. Why does it happen? Well, you know, drink more water. No, that's not a good enough answer. I need to know what this is and how I can fix it to get rid of it. And I don't want to just take a shot. Yes, I want the symptoms to go away, but not because, I don't want just the symptoms to go away. I want whatever is causing it to be fixed. What is causing these symptoms? This is not a normal thing. So, so what did I do? Burp. Burp. Yeah, medical medium. Googled medical medium. What I, in my internet rabbit hole chase of what this could be, I thought, okay, this could be a kidney issue, and maybe this is gout. And so I started looking in the medical medium books, gout, how to treat gout, and basically many fruits and herbs and supplements. So well, first I Googled it on the internet, medical medium gout. Now, this is what I highly recommend. If you have an issue that you think you have or that you've been told you have, first thing you do, go online, medical medium diagnosis, medical medium issue, whatever it is. I guarantee you, he's got a podcast, he's got a blog, he's got a ton of free information out there. And listen, I don't get paid. I don't get paid to pump medical medium books. This does nothing, well, this does a lot for me, but it does nothing to share it with you. I'm sharing it with you because it has to be known. This has to be known. This, I can't say it, stress it enough. Food is medicine, and you know, when you go to the doctor, you don't, you know, my blood work came back fine, my urinalysis came back fine, everything's fine. Yeah, why? Because they can't catch this stuff. They're not testing your organs, they're testing your blood. Stuff doesn't go in your blood doesn't go wrong until something's really, really wrong. And then it's really, really bad, and then it's very hard to fix it. So you, if you can catch these symptoms quick, early, and try to reverse them, you have a really good chance of doing it just with food. So, Googled, listened to, most of his podcasts are an hour long. They're on SoundCloud. You can listen to them on the internet, computer, phone, tablet, in your car, whatever, anywhere. So, listen to that podcast. Wrote down the, and you have to listen to the end because usually he gives you the advice, but skip to the end. Usually it's like the last 10 minutes. He goes on and talks, but it's interesting, so I don't mind listening to him. But at the end, he'll usually tell you what he recommends. Then I go to his books, and I I go in the index, which is the old-timey form of Google. Go to the index, and I look for whatever ailment I think, and then I go to every page. And I read every page that it says I need to look at for what ailment it is. And then this book, Life Changing Food, same thing. Go to the go to the old-timey Google index, look up whatever you think you have, go back, and then go to every page and see what food it is. So what I've done so far are a few things for my current issue. And I just started doing this weekend. This has been going on for months. So I haven't done many videos actually over the past month. I've been uploading them, but I honestly haven't had the energy to do a video. I don't want to do a video and be like, hi, I'm a new medical medium. That would be awful. I mean, they're not great to begin with. So, don't want to make it worse. But, I'm very happy because today I have the energy back to do a video and to be excited and to share this with you. Because I am so excited. Because let me tell you, I kind of came to figure out where I thought I was over the weekend. It's Wednesday today. Monday, I slept all day. And now, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, everyone. Universe, infinite, maestro, whatever. That I have the ability to do that. I understand. Most people don't. It's hard to have to live and have something going on and then try to figure out what it is and then try to get the food. I totally understand. Totally understand. I've been there, done that. Which is why I'm trying to help people and give them quick ways to find these answers and to make these juices and shakes and teas quickly and easily so you can incorporate this into your life in a real way that helps you. I get chills that I really wish I could help everyone. And not me, because of me, but this is so unnecessary. The sickness and the ailments that we have, and I just heard some state started jailing people for late medical bills. What? I don't understand this. What happened to the Good Samaritan? What happened to all that? Anyway, this is my contribution. So Monday I slept all day. That's how bad it was. I had also seen on the National Institute of Health that acupuncture may have some positive impact on trigger finger. So oddly enough, the week before, I had switched my dates to volunteer at the yoga studio because I didn't want to do my day the day after the Super Bowl because I knew I was going to be out at a party and I didn't want to wake up. And so I switched. And I switched to a shift that overlapped with a shift of someone who had very serious jaw surgery and also looks for various methods of healing because you need to look for alternative methods of healing because the conventional ones aren't enough. He goes to acupuncture and he turned me on to his acupuncturist. I said, I've always wanted to try that. Do you mind, telling me who it is? And he did. He was very happy to do that. And, not thinking I would actually not ever go, but no reason to go. And then a week later, I'm like, I need an acupuncturist. Oh my goodness. So you don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe me. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, I believe it. Do I think the universe was like, she's going to need an acupuncturist? Because I almost wasn't going to change my shift. I really almost wasn't. I was like, no, I could do this. I'll get up in time. I'll suck it up. And then I was like, no, there's no need to. So I felt that pull to change the shift. I was like, all right, just change the shift. So this is part of the going with the flow. Go with the flow. Go where you're led to go, where the energy takes you. I changed my shift, met this guy, got the acupuncturist. I had trouble finding the acupuncturist online. This guy wasn't giving up. He was like, no, do this, do that. I'm like, I don't see it. Blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, do this. We're going to find it. Right? I was, again, going to no, it's not a big deal. found the acupuncturist, kept the information, and now what happens? I find out I have this, maybe acupuncture helps, called and made an appointment. Amazing. Do I think that's a coincidence? No, hell no. No, hell no, I don't. Could it be? Yeah, it could. Do I think it is? No. So, went to the acupuncturist yesterday. Look at me. Monday, slept all day. Tuesday, yesterday, go to the acupuncturist. Now, in the meantime, I am drinking cranberry juice concentrate. I am drinking my heavy metal detox tea. I am drinking my anti-fungicide tea. I am eating ginger out the wazoo. I fasted all day yesterday. All day Monday. Because the other thing the medical medium said was, for this condition, no protein. No protein? What? Do you know my favorite food in the world is roast beef? Roast beef. I've eaten roast beef for lunch since I was in first grade. Favorite thing. I buy 2 pounds of it, keep it in the fridge, and just eat it out of the bag. Yes. What are you going to do? I love it. I crave it. It's the only craving I have. Spare ribs, any kind of red meat. Red meat is my favorite, but protein I definitely crave. So you tell me I can't eat protein. That's rough. That's a rough one. You tell me you can't eat eggs. Can't eat bread. At one point that was terrible, but now whatever. But meat, protein, no. But okay. Then protein's got to go, because guess what? I'm more important. There's no thing I'm going to put in my I'm not going to say that, but there's nothing that I can eat that's going to feel better than my health. So, no protein it is. So I fasted Monday and went to the acupuncturist Tuesday. What else have I been taking? Just massive amounts of fruits and vegetables. The no protein, that's a big thing for me. So I haven't had protein. This is day 3. Haven't had protein. It's not terrible. I don't feel tired or sluggish. I have a lot of energy, actually. Now, this is also another message from the universe, right? Because I'm doing this yoga teacher training. I watched 10,000 videos about why I should be a vegan, or at least a vegetarian. But I have to be a vegan because I don't eat dairy. And all of these messages, and my niece, and articles coming out, and studies, and so all these messages. And so why do I think this is? Why do I think that this has all come full circle? Because I think the universe is saying, I told you not to eat meat. What is wrong with you? What's it going to take, you idiot? Yeah, a swollen finger, I guess. Sorry I had to get to that point. And I am sorry I had to get to that point. Now it's going to take a little while to get back. But, so yesterday I was in her office telling her all the symptoms, and we talked for, 45 minutes, an hour maybe. I don't even know if it was that long. I didn't want to look at my watch because I didn't want to be rude, but it was killing me. I was sitting there, and now I woke up, took a shower, got ready, and went to her office. Woke up that I slept all day Monday and then slept through the night. Woke up, went to her office, and in her office, I am literally I want to just fall asleep right here, right now. I can't talk to you anymore, lady. She's wonderful. I love her. And I should actually add her, I'll show you her card. Her name is Kelly Drury, and her office is in Caldwell, New Jersey, and her firm's name is Well Essence. Kelly Drury, Drury. And it was torture after a while. I was so tired. And then talking about everything that's been happening, and talking about all the symptoms, and just going through it just made me more tired, because it was just like, I feel so bad. This is how bad I feel. I'm going to tell you about all the bad things. So once I got on the table, and I'm very scared of needles, so once I got on the table, I was so thankful. And then she did the little needles, and I'm super scared of needles, but I did it, and it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And after a while, you don't feel them, and you fall asleep. It was amazing. And you have weird dreams, and they're totally weird. It's hard to even describe. They come, and you see them, and then they go, and you don't even know if you're awake or asleep or not. Where she puts the needles in where there's a problem, I guess where there's a point related to a problem that you have, that's where it hurts the most. But then eventually it goes away, and you don't feel them at all. So just very insightful. Came back. She told me to have an Epsom salt bath, so I did that to absorb some of the toxins and get them out. And I am speechless how much better my finger is. Look, I mean, it looks bloated. Look at it compared to this one, right? See how this one goes in on the sides, and this one's like fat. And this one, see that bump right there? This one doesn't have it. It has, see how it goes in instead? This one comes out. But it's a lot better than it was. And look at the energy I have. I didn't take a nap today. Then I take a nap. Some of the bloating is going away. So, and the acupuncturist also said, she said, these symptoms that you have are very subtle, and most people wouldn't be able to identify them, because most people have so many things wrong that these things that you're bringing up as issues they're not even on anyone's radar, because they just seem like normal life. And it's true. I know when I had hyperthyroid, it took a long time, and I didn't know how bad I felt until I felt better. It's hard to explain to someone, but most people walk around feeling like crap, and they don't know how good they could feel. I'm trying to show you how good you can feel. And even this time, I knew there was something wrong, because I'm like, I just don't have the energy. I didn't even want to go to yoga. I was forcing myself to go to yoga. That's not normal. I love yoga. I can't wait to go to yoga. But I was like, and I would drag myself there, because I was like, no, I gotta go, because I'm gaining weight, and I'm getting fat and bloated, but you got to take care of yourself. And if you need to sleep, you need to sleep, because you're going to raise your cortisol, and you're going to stress your body out more, and then it's just going to be this spiral. So if you need to sleep, you need to sleep. You don't need to give anyone any excuses why. You just do. Because why? Why am I sleeping so much? Because I need to sleep. Suck it. That's it. Lock the door. Bye. No one should ever criticize you for sleeping. If your body needs to sleep, it needs to sleep. That's a healing time. So if it needs healing, you give it healing. No one should ever fault you for that. So I was able to identify these symptoms as maybe subtle as they were, but once you're in a good place, you can pick up those subtle hints that your body's giving you. Maybe it takes more than subtle. I thought these were more than subtle, right? Maybe I should have known sooner. With the increasing fatigue, it took this finger to really set me off into paranoia almost. But what I recommend is, if you have symptoms or you have a diagnosis, you have to Google medical medium, blah, and then whatever he says, do that. Do that every day until you feel better. Books, get the books. I'll tell you as much as I can. These are the two that are kind of general. And then there's the liver one. And if you don't have a liver issue, don't care. Everyone should do it. Get the liver one too. Everyone needs to do the liver one. And then there's the thyroid one. And then there's a celery one, which I haven't gotten. But I'm already bought into the celery issue. If you're not, get that one. And there's a new one coming out in May. So I already pre-ordered that one. I'm excited for it. But And I'll tell you all about that when I get it. But even the thyroid one, everyone should go, because most people have it, go get your blood done, see if you have any inactive Epstein-Barr virus, and if you do, then you need to follow that protocol too. Highly recommend it. I mean, it's just food, people. It's just food. You're very, not you personally, but probably, you're American, yeah, very easy and willing and ready to open your mouth and shove in chemicals that someone gives you. That actually, they give it to you with a piece of paper that says, here, read this about all the bad things that this is going to do to you. Fruit don't got that. So, I don't know. Shove a fruit in your mouth, drink a celery juice, and peace out.